Alright guys, so we're going to go through the test review in pieces. So here's the first speech, which is questions 1 through 6. So the first thing is read the instructions. It says the shape to the right is a parallelogram. So if it's parallelogram, we know that all the properties of a parallelogram apply here, which is opposite sides are congruent and parallel. We know that diagonals bisect each other, but they're not equal to each other. Sorry, we'll use 3 here, we'll use 4 there, because if I were to use 2 or 1, then that's me saying that they're the same as the sides, which they're not. And the last thing, the opposite angles are going to be congruent to each other. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started and answer the question. So the first question is telling you that if PS, so this side down here is 5, then QR is, well, because we know that has pair of opposite sides, then QR is also 5. Question number 2. And by the way, each question is a new question, so we'll go ahead and erase that because we don't need that no more. Next question says PR is 20. Okay, so let's think about that. If they're telling you that PR, so from P all the way to R is 20, and we know that that's being bisected, that means that each piece is 10 and 10. Then find PX. Oh, did that already. Sweet. Next question. And once again, erase that because I don't need that no more. Each question is a new question. So it says if angle QPS, so angle Q, if angle QPS is 125 degrees, okay, then what is angle QRS? QRS, well, what do we know about opposite angles of a parallelogram? They're congruent. So if QPS is 125, that means QRS is also 125. And I erase it. Don't need it. Erase that. Question number 4. So saying an angle QPS, so if angle QPS is 125, then you gotta be careful, these are different. Now it's telling you PQR. So one thing we have to remember is now they're asking about information for this angle and this angle, which remember they are supplementary. Supplementary means that they add up to 180. Since I know one of the angles is 125, I simply have to subtract 180 from 125 to give me the missing angle, which gives me a measurement of 55 degrees. Erase that. So next question, it says if angle QPS, so once again same angle, QPS is 125, then what is PSR? So PSR, once again, even though they, well, one way to think about it is, remember, we know this is 125, right? And that angle there was consecutive to it, consecutive interior, and angle Q is opposite to angle S, and we know opposite angles are congruent, so we already kind of did the work. 180 minus 125 gives me, once again, 55 degrees. Erase that. Sorry, got a lot of erasing to do. Okay, question number 6 says if angle 1 is 27 degrees, okay, so 27 degrees here, and angle 2 is 30. Got it. Then find angle 3. So angle 3 down here, question mark. Okay. Well, one thing we have to remember is the fact that opposite angles are congruent. And more importantly, well, we'll talk about it. So if they're congruent, let's figure out what the whole entire measurement of angles 1 and 2 is. So measurement of angle 1 and 2, all we got to do is add them together, and we get 57 degrees. Now, that is not the measurement of angle 3, because measurement of angle 3 is only right there, okay? But it says, where's the measurement of PSR? PSR is actually the entire thing, so PSR is actually 57. So let's go back and figure out how can we find the measurement of angle 3. So let's take a closer look here, okay? Now, I know this is way back in the back of your head, but we have angle 3 that's in here, okay? And so this side there, and I know I went past it for a reason, is parallel to this side here. And that's important because if these two lines are parallel, and this, which is your diagonal, is also serving as a transversal line, which means we have alternate interior angles. And so alternate interior angle is going to be angle 3 and angle 2. Now if you remember, or think back, alternate interior angles of parallel lines are always going to be congruent. So if angle 2 is equal to 30 degrees, that means angle 3 is also equal to 30 degrees.